So this has been a particularly challenging day to work in the garden. Honestly, strength-wise, hasn't even been that much of an issue today. I definitely feel stronger. I definitely was able to do more today than I have in past days. My breaks that I had to take were of shorter duration, so I'm happy with that aspect of it. But mentally, this day was just really challenging. I'm looking at this little patch of ground, and in the last couple of days, I've been able to look at what I've accomplished and been like, yeah, look at this. And today I'm just like, oh my gosh, can I not do more? I'm going at a snail's pace. I'm hardly getting anything done. How am I going to get this crinum out of the ground? I mean, that plant is huge. It's going to take a bulldozer, it feels like. I tried to dig around it some, and it's just nothing but a massive wad of roots that are just anchoring that thing into the ground. And even just like trying to chop out the blackberry brambles, having to use the mattock and chop like 3 or 4 times before I finally am able to get the roots up out for just one bramble. So, and I know a lot of people have commented, well, I say a lot, several of you have been concerned about, my well-being and asking me if I can get any help. Yes, if it's free. I will take all the free help I can get, but, until that can happen, because, everybody's on their own schedule and they can only be free when they're free, I am doing it on my own. And honestly, I am so used to doing things on my own, I forget to ask for help. And so that is something that I have had to really work on, especially going through chemotherapy and not being able to take care of the farm and the animals and having to rely on other people. And I just felt disgusted with myself that I had to rely on other people, that I couldn't do things on my own. And that is such a wrong attitude to have. You really should be able to rely on other people when you need help. It's completely different when you rely on people all the time because you refuse to do anything for yourself. I'm gonna ruffle some feathers here, but that's garbage. This day, oh my gosh, and it's not helping that we got this big storm coming. I've got to actually cover up. I raked up all the leaves because I had chopped everything up so much and I wanted to get the roots raked up, and there's still a bunch of roots sticking out of the ground. But if I don't we're supposed to get heavy downpours tomorrow, and if I don't cover up the soil, it could erode. So I've got to go take care of that. Mentally, my brain is foggy because I just want to go inside and curl up on the couch with a cat and a dog and my crocheting, instead of being out here in the cold with a sniffly nose because it's cold. I got a lot done today. I really did. I got so much done compared to how much I normally get done on the last 3 days. Comparatively, I got a good bit done. I didn't quite get done everything I wanted to, and I'll show you this in a minute. But I was really hoping to finish off that last corner and maybe, just maybe, get that crinum out of the ground, and that's just not going to happen. And just the difficulty of everything, for some reason, the briars today just really, really were uncooperative and were just stabbing me constantly. I was dragging them out of my hands, out of my legs, and they're normally ornery, but they usually aren't that ornery. I don't even know when I'm going to be able to get back out in the garden. It's supposed to pour buckets tomorrow, so we're supposed to get I think it's something like between 2 to 3 inches of rain from this storm that's coming through. And then it's supposed to be really cold, and then it's supposed to rain again, and then it's supposed to be really cold. So I'm going to be doing some fiber crafts while we wait for the Georgia weather to decide to warm up some. And that'll give me time to find some help to help me out in the garden and to hopefully make this go a little bit faster. I really, really want to get some lettuce seeds in the ground. I might go through my seed stash and start some lettuce in my seed trays to transplant out if we get a nice stretch of warm weather before spring, and that way I can at least get them started. And if I do that, I'll share that with you. Oh, my face is so cold. So cold. Just because I had a mentally stressing day doesn't mean it was a bad day. It's more of a contemplation day, a stepping back and going, okay, what can I change? What can I change? Asking for help, that's step one. Just finding somebody who can come and help me with some of my gardening stuff to at least start making some serious dents in this, instead of me toiling away to get a 2x2 square foot of ground uncovered. And I still have to put down compost and mulch and all that kind of stuff before I can even think about planting in these areas. So I have a considerable amount to do. I've been rambling for a while. Alright, I'm going to go get some mulch for this soil so that it doesn't wash away in the upcoming rain. It looks like garbage, but it'll do. It's going to do its job. And I'll just rake that out better at some point. And then I'll be able to put compost on top of it. And I still have all the leaves here, but look, like all the blackberry roots are in there. So yeah, I wasn't going to put that back over top. And this crinum, I got to figure out how I'm going to get it out of here. I mean, it may be that I dig a hole around it, tie a chain around it, and tie it to the back of my car and try and drag it out that way. Says, the redneck. Yeah, so I just got a little more chopping here to get Elliot free. He's full of cracks. I don't know how much longer before he just really starts falling apart. Alright, y'all, that's it for today. I got a pony to feed, some sheep, some chickens. They're all hungry and they'd like to have some dinner. So thanks for watching. If you want to see the project from the beginning, go catch my other videos on my channel. And thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Y'all take care. Bye. That was a lot of rain, guys. I will say the ducks have absolutely loved this rain. Gee whiz. So these chickens might be a little soggy. You guys couldn't stay in the coop? Okay. Hey, Money Penny. You know what the real kicker is? It rained all day. And this is one of the warmest days we've had in weeks. It's really soggy. Well, that's just a soggy mess.